Looks like Kandi Burruss is not going down without a fight. As you know, it was just yesterday that Todd Tucker, via his attorney, right before Thanksgiving, replied to Kandi's divorce petition and says that he would like to have primary physical custody of their 2 children, and also he wants the prenuptial agreement to be reassessed and on whether or not it's enforceable.
Before you judge what happened here, just know this. The story you're about to hear wasn't supposed to go public.
Not yet.
Because when a celebrity finally snaps after years of silent suffering, the truth doesn't just slip out, it explodes. And this time, the fallout is so messy, even insiders are scared to talk. But one leaked message, one late-night confession, changed everything. And trust me, once you hear what she admitted, you will not be able to stop watching. So, let's start from the moment everything collapsed, and the moment she realized the world was finally going to hear her side. People think they know everything about a celebrity the moment they see their name trending. One headline, one rumor, one photo taken at the wrong time, and suddenly the world acts like it understands the full truth. But what you're about to hear didn't come from paparazzi, gossip blogs, or anonymous sources. It came from the people who were there, people who saw the cracks forming long before the public ever noticed. And if even half of what they're saying is real, then this isn't just another celebrity scandal. This is the kind of story that destroys careers, breaks families, flips industries upside down, and forces millions of fans to question everything they thought they knew. Because the celebrity at the center of this storm, they weren't supposed to break. They were supposed to be untouchable, perfect image, perfect interviews, perfect life. At least, that's what the world believed. But behind the scenes, long before any of us saw the warning signs, something darker was happening. Something that insiders now describe as a slow collapse hiding behind a forced smile. People close to the celebrities say the downfall didn't begin with a scandal. It began with a secret that was never meant to reach the outside world.
Kandi wants to utilize footage from Real Housewives of Atlanta to battle some of the accusations that Todd had in his claims.
There were late-night arguments no one ever reported. Sudden disappearances from events that PR teams wrote off as scheduling issues. Moments where the celebrity would freeze mid-interview, not because they forgot their lines, but because they were terrified the truth might slip out. One insider said, you could see it in their eyes. Something was eating them alive, but they couldn't say it out loud. Not to the media, not to the fans, not even to the people closest to them. For months, maybe even years, the celebrity carried this burden in silence. But silence never lasts forever. And when it finally broke, it wasn't a whisper. It was an explosion. Everything started to fall apart the night an unfiltered, unplanned confession slipped out during a private conversation. There were no cameras, no microphones, no reporters. Just one room, one witness, and one sentence that changed everything. I'm tired of protecting people who never protected me. That line didn't just reveal pain. It revealed betrayal. And betrayal always comes with names attached. The witness claims the celebrity wasn't crying. They were furious, shaking, almost relieved, like they had been waiting years for this moment. And that's when the real drama began. Because when someone who has always been silent suddenly decides to speak, the people who built their image panic. The management, the brand deals, the friends who only show up when cameras are rolling, the insiders who know secrets worth millions. They all knew the same thing. If this confession went public, the entire industry would shake. Meetings were held behind closed doors. Phones were wiped. Statements were drafted just in case. Some insiders even claim that attempts were made to control the narrative before the celebrity said anything more damaging. But it was already too late. A single message leaked. Not a video, not a voice note, just a text. One sentence, taken at the wrong or maybe the right moment. And within hours, it spread like wildfire. The public thought the scandal started with that leak. But the truth is, it started long before, with a relationship falling apart in silence. A business deal turning poisonous. A friendship that became a threat. A family member making a dangerous choice. Every piece was already in place. All it needed was a spark. And that spark was the celebrity finally admitting what they had been hiding from the world. What makes this story truly shocking isn't what happened, it's who was involved. Because the names being whispered behind the scenes aren't just random people. They're powerful, influential, protected, and the controversy doesn't stop there. Some insiders claim the celebrity isn't the villain but the victim. Others insist they manipulated the entire situation for attention. And then there are those who say the celebrity was pushed into a corner, and what they did next was simply survival. Every version of the story is different. Every version has evidence. Every version has lies. But only one version comes from the person who lived it. And now, after holding everything inside for years, they're ready to tell it. This is the moment where the truth stops being a rumor and becomes a war. A war between loyalty and revenge. Between image and reality. Between the story people want to believe and the story that actually happened. Whatever side you end up choosing, one thing is certain. By the time this story ends, you'll never look at the celebrity or the people around them the same way again. And it all begins right here. The moment the leaked message hit the internet, everything changed. It didn't matter that it was only a single line. It didn't matter that no one knew the full context. It didn't matter that the celebrity hadn't publicly said a word. Because in today's world, one sentence is enough to start a war. And this one wasn't just a spark. It was a direct hit on everything people thought they knew. Within minutes, social media exploded. Accounts that had been silent for years suddenly came alive, posting theories, accusations, and old screenshots dragged from the digital graveyard. People who had never met the celebrity decided they were experts on their personal life. Fans began fighting with each other. Haters celebrated like they had been waiting for this moment. But behind the online chaos, something far more dangerous was happening privately. The celebrity's phone wouldn't stop ringing. Not from friends checking in, not from family, but from people who had something to lose. People whose names were dangerously close to getting exposed. One insider claims the celebrity didn't answer a single call. They just stared at the screen, calm on the outside, but in their eyes, there was something different. Not fear, not guilt, but a kind of quiet acceptance, like they knew this day was coming. Because the leak wasn't an accident. It wasn't a hack. It wasn't a betrayal by a stranger. Someone close did it. Someone who had access. Someone who wanted the world to hear the truth before the celebrity lost the courage to tell it themselves. Was it a friend? A family member? A partner? A business associate who felt wronged? No one knows for sure. But everyone has theories. Some insiders whisper that the celebrity had been fighting with a very specific person for months. Someone whose public image depends on keeping their hands clean. Someone who has the resources to erase evidence and the ego to silence anyone who threatens them. But when the leak went viral, that person didn't go quiet. They panicked. Meetings were called. Statements were written. Lawyers were pulled in from different time zones. PR teams drafted 3 separate narratives, one for fans, one for the press, and one to protect themselves. They needed the celebrity to deny everything. Immediately. Publicly. Loudly. But the celebrity refused. For the first time in years, they said no. That single refusal caused more damage than the leak itself, because suddenly the power shifted. The person who had always controlled the narrative wasn't in control anymore. And that's when the confrontation happened. Because the witness didn't just confirm the truth. They revealed something far worse, a detail so explosive, so damaging, so irreversible that once spoken, the entire situation went from scandal to career-ending crisis. And the celebrity wasn't ready for what they were about to hear. The room was silent, thick with tension, as the witness finally spoke. For months, they had stayed quiet, afraid, unsure, caught in the middle of a storm they never wanted to be part of. But now, with the celebrity standing before them, the truth came crashing out like a tidal wave. "I've been holding this in for too long," the witness whispered. "They made me promise to stay silent, but what I know, it's bigger than all of us." The celebrity's eyes narrowed, waiting. The witness took a deep breath and dropped the bombshell. Todd Rivers wasn't just involved in some shady business deals, he went further. Much further, there's evidence, emails, contracts, even recorded conversations that prove he tried to silence Riley legally by manipulating the court system itself. The room seemed to close in. His lawyers? They weren't just defending him. They were weaponizing the law to intimidate, threaten, and shut Riley up. There were attempts to bribe witnesses, hide financial records, and even falsify documents. The celebrity's jaw clenched. This isn't just a messy divorce or a bitter family feud, the witness said, voice low but fierce. This is corruption, abuse of power, a cover-up at the highest level. Social media exploded the moment this story leaked. Fake accounts and fan pages began posting screenshots of supposed court documents, whispers of bribery, silencing tactics, and illegal moves. Celebrities close to the family tweeted cryptic messages, fueling rumors and dividing fans into furious camps. Supporters of the celebrity flooded comment sections, calling out the system that allowed this to happen. Others defended Todd Rivers, accusing the celebrity of trying to ruin a good man and playing the victim. The drama spiraled out of control. But here's the twist nobody expected. Sources say Riley herself tried to speak out, but every time she did, she was threatened with contempt of court. Legal gag orders were slapped on her like a muzzle. Her lawyers warned her, one wrong word, and you face jail time. Yet, despite the threats, despite the pressure, Riley never backed down. Her courage? Unmatched. Her fight? Relentless. And the celebrity? They made it clear. They stand behind Riley 100%. This fight isn't just personal, the celebrity said in a leaked private message. It's about justice. It's about exposing the truth no one wants you to see. But with each revelation, the stakes only get higher. The question now burning in everyone's mind: how deep does this corruption go? Who else is involved? And what lengths will they go to keep the truth buried? One thing is certain: this scandal is far from over. And when the next bombshell drops, it will shatter everything you thought you knew. The moment the witness's explosive revelation hit the internet, the world lost control. Social media wasn't just buzzing, it was a full-on war zone. #TruthBomb, #ExposeTodd, and #JusticeForRiley were trending worldwide within minutes. Fake accounts and real ones alike joined the frenzy, flooding timelines with screenshots, leaked texts, and conspiracy theories so wild even veteran gossip reporters were left speechless. Memes mocking the lawyers, fiery fan debates, and savage takedowns of the entire legal system went viral overnight. But it wasn't just the fans who were talking. Celebrities, influencers, and even former insiders dropped cryptic posts, fueling the fire. One top industry insider tweeted, "When the truth comes out, the whole game changes. This is just the beginning. Watch closely." Meanwhile, others slammed the celebrity for airing dirty laundry and destroying lives. The backlash was brutal and divided the public. Half worshipped the celebrity as a hero bravely fighting corruption. The other half labeled them a manipulative attention seeker bent on ruining reputations. Meanwhile, the celebrity's former allies went radio silent. Phone lines went dead. Social media accounts deactivated. PR teams scrambled for damage control. A leaked email from a major network executive revealed panic behind the scenes. "We need to distance ourselves ASAP or risk losing sponsors and viewers." But the celebrity's team doubled down, releasing a carefully crafted statement. "We stand with those who seek justice. This is bigger than fame or fortune. It's about truth and accountability." That bold move only made things worse for the celebrity's opponents. Industry heavyweights reportedly held emergency meetings to discuss damage control strategies and how to contain the fallout. Whispers circulated about secret settlements, NDAs being rushed through, and even possible legal threats against the celebrity and their team. Yet, none of these tactics seemed to slow the momentum. Fans launched online campaigns demanding investigations. Podcasts dedicated entire episodes dissecting every detail. Late-night hosts couldn't stop talking about the scandal. Even brands with contracts tied to the implicated parties started quietly pulling endorsements. And just when everyone thought the drama might settle, an anonymous insider dropped a new bombshell on a popular gossip site. There's more hidden in the shadows. Much more. And it's going to make the courts look like child's play. The internet erupted again. The celebrity's followers promised to stay vigilant and relentless. Critics warned of a media circus spiraling out of control. But one thing was clear. This scandal wasn't just a momentary flash in the pan. It had become a movement, a reckoning, a battle for the soul of an industry built on secrets and lies. The world was watching, and no one knew what would happen next. Just when everyone thought the story had reached its peak, the final twist came crashing down like a bombshell nobody saw coming. Sources close to the celebrity revealed that what Riley and the celebrity had uncovered was only the tip of the iceberg. There's a secret so dark, so twisted, that it threatens to unravel everything. Every relationship, every business deal, every carefully constructed public image. The shocking truth? The entire scandal was allegedly orchestrated by someone no one suspected, the person closest to the celebrity. Yes, someone inside their inner circle. Whispers say this person manipulated the legal battles, fed false information to the media, and used the celebrity's trust to cover their own tracks.
But why?
According to leaked texts, it was all about control and revenge. This insider couldn't stand to see the celebrity rise, to see their truth come out. So they played a dangerous game, pitting allies against each other, spreading misinformation, and trying to destroy everything the celebrity stood for. One source close to the case said, "It's the ultimate betrayal. Not just from an enemy, but from someone who is supposed to have your back." The public reaction? Explosive. Fans felt blindsided. Social media blew up with accusations, disbelief, and a flurry of conspiracy theories. Supporters felt torn. How do you support someone when the line between friend and foe blurs so completely? Meanwhile, the celebrity remained silent publicly, but leaked private messages reveal a storm of emotions. Pain, anger, and a fierce determination not to let this end them. "They thought they could break me," one message read, "but they only made me stronger." Just when it seemed like the celebrity might collapse under the weight of betrayal, new evidence emerged, documents and recordings that could finally expose the entire conspiracy. But here's the kicker. These revelations haven't been made public yet.
Why?
Because someone powerful is still fighting to keep it all under wraps. Legal experts speculate there are ongoing secret negotiations behind the scenes, threats, bribes, and hush money swirling in the shadows. And insiders say this battle isn't just about reputation, it's about freedom. For the celebrity and Riley, the fight is no longer just about truth. It's a fight for survival. What happens next? Will the explosive evidence come to light? Will the public finally see who the puppet masters really are? Or will the powerful forces working behind the scenes succeed in burying the scandal forever? One thing is certain. This story is far from over. And if you think you've seen the worst already, think again. Because the next chapter promises even more shocking twists, deeper betrayals, and explosive revelations. Stay tuned, because when this story continues, nothing will be the same. Alright, now it's your turn. What do you think? Was this celebrity a victim caught in a web of lies? Or is there more to the story that we haven't uncovered yet? Who do you believe is really pulling the strings behind the scenes? Drop your hottest takes in the comments right now. Don't hold back. If you're shocked by these revelations, smash that like button like your life depends on it. And make sure you're subscribed, because the next update is coming fast, and trust me, you do not want to miss it. Hit the notification bell now, so you're the first to know when the truth finally breaks wide open. Remember, in this story, every secret uncovered leads to more questions. So keep your eyes peeled and your opinions ready, because the next episode will leave you speechless. Thanks for watching, and buckle up, this roller coaster is far from over.